Hi, my name is Melissa Cotchell, and I'm very excited to be part of this interviewing process, and I hope to move on to the next set of interviews. I have experienced many excellent customer service encounters in all different areas: healthcare, education, retail, the food business. I have encountered some great people who have been great at their customer service skills. So there is one that really sticks in my head. It is back in January. My mom was sick with cancer, and she was about to start chemotherapy. Her and my father had Medicare, but it wouldn't cover everything, and chemo, as we all know, is very expensive. Even though there's 9 of us kids and my dad, we would not be able to afford the cost of it after the insurance paid. So we thought about applying for Medicaid. Well, we were told by quite a few people that she wouldn't qualify and that it was a waste of time and we need to look into other means of payment for after the insurance paid and the remaining bill. So we kind of lost hope with that, and we just went ahead and we knew that we would have a bill, but obviously we went ahead with it. Well, when my mom moved into the nursing home after the hospital, we were contacted by a certain lady in the office, and she said she wanted to help us fill out the application, and she wanted to stick with us until my mom got approved. So she stayed after work one day, and she filled out the application with us, every single step. She explained everything. She explained why she thought she would be approved, and she said she was going to stick with us, and she did. And she didn't have to. That was not part of her job, but she did it. And so that will forever impact me. I will remember that forever, and that really helps shape and mold my motto on customer service. And I believe you always have a positive attitude. I know some days you're not going to feel it, but you never know what that person you're dealing with is going through. You don't know the battle they're fighting. You don't know where they've come from. You don't know what they're going to face the rest of their day or week. And you want to be respectful. You're the face of the company or the school or the hospital or wherever you're working. So you truly do set the foundation sometimes for that place. And so you need to remember that. And a great encounter with someone can really make their day. They could have had a bad day and they meet someone that really brightens their day, that's positive, that helps them. That could totally change their day around. So that's my motto on customer service. The next question was, have I ever developed an idea or something, a project? And I have. I was at Apple Ridge Academy, and I was a toddler room teacher. I started there, and I'd say a couple months into my job, I started being approached by parents, and they really wanted some information when they started the classroom. There was nothing that ever was handed out by the teachers or anything in there. So when I came on board, they started voicing their concerns and their thoughts to me, so I decided to develop an information packet. It included the biography of the teachers in the classroom, their background, their education, personal, family, and everything. It included an example lesson plan, some example activities we did in the classroom. It included our daily schedule. It included everything a parent needed. It included our lunch prices and what's included in the tuition and everything. I mean, it was literally a total information packet for my classroom. My supervisors liked it so much that they actually made copies and gave it to the other teachers, the other classrooms, and made it mandatory that everyone developed some type of information packet or at least a little brochure or something to introduce new parents to their classroom. So I was thankful for the parents' input and their concerns because it helped me develop that. Lastly, have I ever had an idea that someone didn't agree with? Obviously, working in early childhood as a teacher, you work with many different teachers. No one's going to have the same philosophy. No one's going to have the same methods. So I've dealt with many different coworkers and co-teachers. And so you really have to find a balance. one of the times was when I first started at my center now. I worked with a teacher, and I still do. We get along great, but I started with her, and she has been there for 27 years. So when it came to change, it was kind of hard to get her to change. So when I wanted to come in and move the room around right away because it wasn't working for the classroom, and I could tell the children were getting very bored, it took a couple of weeks for me to get her to understand why. And once I moved it around, she still had a little bit of an issue, but after time went on, she actually started saying, "Oh, I actually really like this setup." So I was patient with her, and I made sure that I let her know that her opinions mattered, that her ideas mattered, and I told her in the beginning that if she didn't like it and if she thought we should move it around, I definitely would be open to that. So as an early childhood teacher, you encounter many events or times when you're not going to agree or someone's not going to agree with your idea, and you really have to find a balance. You have to remember that you're working as a team, and that's what it's all about. So I look forward to speaking with someone else, and I would love to meet in person and be a candidate for this position. Thank you very much.